Oh, you guys got quiet too soon. It's a lot. So we're doing this, okay? Yeah. All right, so all of this stuff here, we're just, we have set up for our remote people through YouTube that, they wanted to join, so. Okay, so I'm Matt Pace, the husband of Jenny Pace, Jesse's sister, and I have been selected to do the eulogy, so here I am. I'm gonna do my best. If you guys can't hear me, just yell, speak up,
We're not.
whatever, yeah, all right.
Doing great.
Doing great. All right, so today we all come together with heavy hearts, remembering and celebrating the life of Jesi Mullinix, a woman whose love and kindness and strength have left an indelible mark on all of us. Jesi was not a sister, just a sister, a wife, or a mother. She was a beautiful soul whose presence in our lives brought so much warmth and joy. As a twin sister of my wife, Jenny, Jesi was a part of a bond that few could ever truly understand. From the moment they were born, Jesi and Jenny shared something extraordinary. A connection that was more than just biological. It was a connection built on love, laughter, and a shared journey through life. Their relationship was a unique and beautiful one, and we all knew how much they meant to one another. I can see in my wife's eyes the deep sense of loss, but I also see the love and the many memories of a sisterhood that will never fade. Jesi's life was full of love and devotion to her family. As a mother to Caleb and Riley, she gave her heart completely. She taught them the importance of kindness, the value of resilience, and the unconditional love that only a mother can give. Jesi's legacy lives on in them through their laughter, through their strength, and their deep capacity for love. Every moment Jesi spent with them was filled with care and devotion, and we know she will always be with them in every choice they make, in every step that they take. To Ray, Jesi's loving husband, thank you for being a rock. Your partnership was a testament to true love. Jesi found comfort in your unwavering support, and you found joy in her strength and beauty. Together, you built a family full of love, and I know how much she appreciated you every day. The bond you shared was one that many of us could only hope to have. A relationship rooted in deep respect, humor, and unconditional care for one another. We know you will continue to carry her with you, and she will forever be by your side. Jesi's strength during her battle with cancer was nothing short of remarkable. Throughout her fight, she faced every day with courage, grace, and an unyielding determination. She was very stubborn. She refused to let the disease define her, instead choosing to live each moment to the fullest, surrounded by love and laughter. Her spirit, even in the most difficult of times, was inspired. Jesi taught all of us what it means to truly be brave, not through grand gestures, but in the way she faced the hardest days with a quiet, unwavering resolve. But Jesi was also much more than her battle with her illness. She was a woman who found joy in simple things, spending time with those she loved, sharing a smile, and filling the room with laughter. Her infectious energy, her sense of humor, and her kind heart will be missed more than words can express. She had a rare gift of making everyone around her feel special and valued. Whether you were a family member, a friend, or someone she had just met, Jesi made you feel important. Though Jesi may no longer be physically with us, her legacy remains in the love she shared, the lessons she taught, and the memories she created. She has touched our lives in a way that will never fade. As we mourn her loss, we also celebrate her life. The way she loved, the way she lived, and the way she made us all be better people simply by knowing her. Jesi, you are so deeply loved and you will be missed beyond measure. We will carry your memory in our hearts forever. You will live on in Ray and your beautiful children, in Jenny, Carol, Ryan, and in all of us who have had the honor of knowing you. Your light will never dim and your love will continue to guide us. Rest in peace, Jesi. You'll always be in our hearts. We will always love and remember. And now I'd like to open it up for anybody to come and say anything they would like to say.
Didn't bring anything, but I want to thank you guys for coming. You know, and Jesi was everything to me. I have a lot to thank from her. She gave me two beautiful kids. I have a lot to be thankful for. Good people, good friends. I know you guys are all here for us in this tough time. And I appreciate that. And so does my family. So, like I said, thank you guys for showing up. It really does mean a lot.
Nobody look at me, everybody. All right, so I wrote something at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say, and if it sounds crazy, I'm crazy. Everybody shut their eyes, don't look at me, and I'm gonna. There are no words to properly describe what Jesi meant to me. But that people did understand. She was my person. She was my grown up. We talked and texted at least 15 times a day. Sorry, Matt and Ray. She would remind me when I need to buy ketchup or tell me not to buy any more sour cream because A, I don't eat it, and B, I have 4 already at home. She would tell me yes to buying no, even though we both knew that Matt would murder me. When we were kids, she would sleep in my bed when I was scared. She was the first one to believe me about her ghosts. Every happy and sad time of my entire life, she was there. We had entire conversations without saying a word. She knew all my secrets, and as I did hers, and there was never any judgment. She was more than my best friend. She was my better half. Person I've ever met. The battles she had endured most would have been taken out years ago. But she was determined to give her kids great memories. She fought for her kids until her very last breath. The void she leaves behind is massive. Thank you all for being part of our village. The love and support that we have here tonight is amazing. Today we celebrate Jesi on her half birthday. We always rotated who had a birthday each year, and she was determined to make it to celebrate one last time. I don't know how we're going to live without her, but I know we will all figure it out together. We may not get it right at first, but eventually we'll get there. I am grateful to have been there for her first breath and again there for her last. I love you, Jesi. Promise to keep you proud.
My name's Justin. Some of you know me, some of you don't. I'm an old friend of Ray's. We met somewhere between eighth and ninth grade. I went to Lock Raven, he went to Parkville. Um, I'm not good at public speaking either, so bear with me.
We're not lucky.
Yeah. We actually met because we were gonna fight over a girl. We're not. I'm so much happier that we became friends. He, with the parties at Black Raven, I would drag him with me. The parties at Parkville, he would drag me with him. And he credits me with introducing him and Jess. I'm not sure which party it was, but we were usually hammered at a lot. Jeff Seaman, which he became friends with. So I think, sir, he's a better friend than a player. But I'm sorry, I digress. Ray was there with me when my father passed, and he helped me through it. And it just so happened that later on, I had found a passage, that also helped, and I'd like to read it. It's, why you want a physicist to speak at your funeral. I'm a nerd. You want a physicist to speak to the grieving family about the conservation of energy, so they will understand that Jesse's energy has not died. You want the physicist to remind the grieving family about the first law of thermodynamics, that no energy gets created in the universe and none is destroyed. You'd want all of us to know that all of Jesse's energy, every vibration, every BTU of heat, every wave of every particle that was Jess, still remains with us in this world. I want the physicists to tell all of us that amid the energies of the cosmos, Jessie gave as good as she got. And at one point, I hope the physicists would step down from the pulpit and walk to the broken-hearted family and tell them that all the photons that ever bounced off our faces, all the particles whose paths were interrupted by our smile and the touch of your hair, hundreds of trillions of particles have raced off like children, their ways forever changed by us. May the physicists let us know that all the photons that bounced from you were gathered in the particle detectors that were Jessie's eyes. Those photons created within her constellations of electromagnetically charged neurons whose energy will go on forever. I can hope that we can examine the evidence and satisfy ourselves that the science is sound, and we will be comforted to know that Jessie's energy is still around. According to the laws of conservation of energy, not a bit of Jessie is gone. She is just left orderly.
Anybody else like to say anything? Nobody can follow that. But you gotta.
My name's Dave.
I think each of us
Well, first, I want to say there was one scientific mistake. Jesse gave a whole lot more than she got.
Yeah.
Um, each of us have little moments in our life that we never forget about. So just have to set the stage here for a minute. I was 54 and had retired. I'm one of those guys that overdeveloped Ocean City, Maryland, and some other things. But then I got really stupid for 3 years, and I found myself living in a motel over here in Edgewood and taking care of the what you now know as the Dairy Queen, was Orange Julius then. And I sort of prayed to God that, you know, I need some help here. 57, I can't do this. Got to make a living. And a couple weeks after that, Angel these sparkly blue eyes, big smile, 17 years old, dressed to the hilt. She comes up and says she's looking for me. And I said, thank you, God. I think I paid her $7 an hour. I mean, in the 20 years she worked, I don't think we ever had a discussion about money. But suffice it to say, she, over the years, made several times that. Jesse always gave more than you asked for. We opened a store in Waldorf. We opened 2 stores in Annapolis, and you'll see this sweet frog here in Perry Hall. We opened one in Wyoming. We opened stores in Hagerstown. We opened a store in Cumberland. Every manager in any of those stores knew Jesse, because anytime there was an issue, call Jesse, she'd do it. Just take care of it. You didn't have to explain anything. She'd just take care of it. And as I sat here and as I've talked to people, I've realized that that's how each of you know Jesse. She was truly an angel. Oh, always be missed and always in my heart. And my wife Margie's heart, because she had responsibility for the sweet frogs, and so she always thought that Jesse was my second wife. So she got to work with her, and then she realized that, well, Jesse's an angel. So she'll always be in our hearts.
Hi, my name's Kristen. I'm gonna try to talk.
So we're not looking.
I figured it was fitting because Jeff and I had a good, run of just embarrassing moments for me. That's pretty much what we talked about, like 10 embarrassment. So, I was supposed to give a mug to our mom friend that said second mom today because our mom's up to
I was wondering who had that because I was looking.
Yep. That is, I didn't give it yet.
Okay.
But that was the running joke, because that's her sense of humor. When she passed, we all got to step up.
You ordered it.
Oh, wait, she did?
Yeah. So like,
Oh, I don't have that. But that was what Jess was to our girls. She was their second mom. And it's, she just did it. I had to ask her She picked him up from school. She took him on days off. She was amazing. She was one of those friends that could laugh at you when you were making a fool of yourself, but never once made you feel bad.
She was a
No, there was no judgment, and you could text her the stupidest memes. Even in her hardest times, we were sending such inappropriate jokes back and forth. And that's how she'll be remembered for me, but just seeing how much she loved my kid. Just want your kid to be loved, and she loved everybody. Like they were their own. And they were her own. See? Yeah, so I just felt like I needed to come up and say something because she meant a lot to my whole family. And I'm just grateful that she brought us into this family too, because you guys are stuck with us.
You're not
now. Thank you guys for coming and letting me speak.
I think your hands are full. Yeah. No, more people. No, nobody's left. Everybody's eyes are shut. No, she's doesn't.
My name's Chris. I probably met Jess 2.5 years ago, and we didn't skip a beat. She was my friend, I was her friend, and we keep going back to this. Jess is an angel, but I have like two new best friends and Jess, and she's the angel that put the community of Perry Hall Elementary together. So, and our soccer team and our basketball team, like, she was the team mom. I was cleaning my daughter's messy room the other day, and I picked up a bag, and Jess had made it with her name on it and everything, and it just goes to show the kindness that she did. Things that I always think I should do for everyone, Jess was always 10 steps ahead of all of us. She took over the book fair at the PTA. She's probably the one that convinced me to be the PTA president, and I got my vice president back there. But she truly made a huge impact at Perry Hall Elementary for the kids on the soccer field, basketball, and everything that all the kids do. We are beyond grateful. She is our angel looking down, making sure we're not getting too much trouble.
We're causing a little.
Yeah, yep. So, right.
I see it.
Yeah.
Anybody else? All right, with that, we need to do to Jesi. I forgot. And, I mean, obviously, it's a testament to her, how many people showed up. I can only hope to get a quarter. Many people, so. And that's coming in 2028, people. According to my wife, she's October 28th, 2028. Just kidding. But thanks, everybody, for coming. We love you all, and, go in peace.
And Caleb giving everybody